Did you know that 80 to 90% of women over 60 are wearing these three exact tops every single day, and they're secretly making you look 10 years older without you even realizing it? Yes, that baggy tunic or high neck sweater you grab for comfort, the one that's supposed to feel safe, it's actually the loudest culprit, shouting way louder than you think. I know it stings to hear, but I've been right there with you. Years of building a wardrobe that once felt perfect, only to stare in the mirror now and feel like it's not you anymore. That quiet sigh, the frustration of nothing fits my vibe these days. I've lived it, and I've helped hundreds of amazing women over 60 break free from it. The game changer for 2026? This isn't about dressing younger, it's about dressing smarter, relaxed elegance, quiet luxury that honors your body right now. Today, I'm exposing the three biggest top mistakes that are aging your look, and the instant swaps that turn everything around. In just 10 minutes of watching this, you'll know exactly how to swap those old three pieces into modern 2026 outfits. Comfortable, sophisticated, and so flattering that heads will turn wherever you go. If you're tired of looking fine instead of fabulous, and if you're wearing a baggy tunic or high neck top every day, drop "That's me" here in the comments right now. I'll spot you first and help fix yours. Like if you're ready for real change, subscribe, hit the bell, and let's do this together. You truly deserve to shine. Let's take a gentle breath together before we jump into the specific tops that might be holding you back. The truth is, great style after 60 doesn't come from memorizing endless do's and don'ts lists. Those can feel overwhelming and rigid, especially when real life gets busy. What truly transforms how you look and, more importantly, how you feel, is understanding just two quiet but powerful ideas: proportion and silhouette. These aren't fancy fashion terms. They're simply about how the pieces of your outfit relate to each other and to the beautiful, changing body you have right now. Over time, almost every woman notices her torso shortens ever so slightly. It's a normal, measured part of aging that science has confirmed. That small shift means a top you loved for years can suddenly hang too long, covering more of your legs than it should, and creating an unbalanced bottom-heavy effect that makes everything feel heavier and less energetic. But here's the comforting part. This isn't your fault, and it's not irreversible. It's just geometry at play, and once you understand it, you can work with it instead of fighting against it. The goal is to choose tops that create a clear, flattering outline around you. Pieces that skim gently along your curves and lines without ever clinging too tightly or floating away loosely like a tent. When the shoulder seams sit precisely on the bony point of your shoulders, not sliding inward or drooping outward, the entire top suddenly wakes up. It drapes cleanly, adds natural lift through the upper body, and makes you appear taller and more poised without any effort. Then comes the soft magic of balance. A gentle hint of definition at the waist acts like the calm center of a painting, holding the whole look steady and graceful, so nothing overpowers the rest. In 2026, the freshest looks blend ease with intention in the most beautiful way. We're talking fluid shapes that move with you naturally, but still carry enough gentle structure to flatter. Think soft ponte nets that skim smoothly, lightweight linen blends with just the right weight to fall elegantly, or blouses in clean draping fabrics that feel luxurious yet effortless. Comfort is absolutely non-negotiable at this stage of life. You've earned pieces that feel good against your skin all day, but now we add that subtle polish that quietly says, "I feel confident and alive in my body today." When you begin viewing clothes through this simple lens of proportion, silhouette, and balance, shopping transforms from stressful guesswork into something quick and joyful. You'll walk right past the oversized tunic that swallows you whole and reach instead for the one that skims your shoulders perfectly and hints at your waist with grace. You already have an incredible eye for what flatters you. These ideas are just here to remind you, to give you permission to trust yourself again. With this foundation solid in your mind, we're ready to look at the first top that so often works against us instead of for us. Let's go there together with kindness and curiosity.
Okay, sweet friends, let's start with the one that sneaks up on so many of us, the oversized, shapeless tunic or that ultra-roomy boxy tee tucked in the back of the closet. We pull these on for the purest reasons, pure comfort on days when energy is low, a desire to feel hidden and safe when the world feels overwhelming, or simply because they've become our go-to easy option over the years. I completely understand that pull. There's something deeply reassuring about fabric that doesn't judge, doesn't cling, and lets you move freely without a second thought. But here's the quiet, honest twist that changes everything. The very comfort we seek can start to work against our confidence without us noticing. When a top is too big and completely lacks shape, it doesn't just cover, it erases. Your natural outline vanishes under layers of extra fabric. Shoulders droop forward, the waist completely disappears, and suddenly your whole silhouette reads as one big, undifferentiated rectangle. That rectangular shape is the real culprit. It adds visual weight you don't actually carry, chops your body in half awkwardly, and shortens the appearance of your legs dramatically. Without any anchor points, no defined shoulder line, no whisper of waist, the garment just hangs there like it's given up, and unintentionally, we can start to feel that same resignation in the mirror. It's heartbreaking because these tops were chosen with love and practicality, yet they quietly drain the vibrancy we want to project. The proportion problem compounds it. A tunic drifting past the hips or a boxy tee landing mid-thigh acts like a heavy curtain drawn over the lower half of your body, making everything feel unbalanced and less lively. And when clothes look tired or defeated, it's so easy for that feeling to creep into how we carry ourselves through the day. The beautiful news is that you can keep every ounce of comfort while gaining so much more polish and presence. It's simply about trading mindless volume for thoughtful, intentional fit. Start by focusing on that all-important shoulder seam. When it sits exactly on the bony point of your shoulder, not inward toward the neck or drooping off the edge, the entire top comes alive with structure and lift. Next, welcome a soft invitation of shape at the waist. Nothing dramatic or restrictive, just a gentle front tuck, a slim belt worn loosely, or a cut that naturally nips in a touch to create harmony. Fabrics play a huge role here too. Move toward ones with a little backbone and memory. Ponte knit that skims smoothly and holds its line, crisp cotton poplin for clean structure, or linen blends weighted enough to drape beautifully rather than wrinkle into chaos. A wonderful 2026 friendly outfit to experiment with today is a hip-length blouse in soft, muted teal ponte or textured camel linen blend, paired with straight-leg trousers or slim jeans to keep the leg line long and lean, finished with a relaxed blazer worn open at the front for effortless layering. This is relaxed elegance at its best, comfortable from the inside out, yet carrying that modern, put-together energy that makes you feel seen and powerful. The shift from hiding my shape to honoring my shape is truly one of the most liberating changes you can make. You'll notice it the very first time you catch your reflection and think, "Oh, there I am again." And once that feeling arrives, everything else becomes so much more easier and joyful.
Now, let's gently turn our attention to something that literally frames everything else, your neckline. It's far more than just an opening in the fabric. It's the very first frame people see around your face, the spot where eyes naturally land before anything else. Get this detail right, and you draw brightness, warmth, and attention upward toward your eyes, your smile, and your unique presence. Get it slightly off, and even your most radiant features can feel quietly dimmed, boxed in, or less approachable. The high, tight neckline, those snug crew necks, mock necks, or classic turtlenecks we've relied on for decades, has wonderful qualities. It feels secure, modest, wonderfully warm on chilly mornings, and protective in a world that sometimes feels too exposing. But as time passes, that same security can begin to hold our energy hostage in ways we don't immediately notice. The fabric presses close right at the jawline and neck, creating a strong, straight horizontal line that acts like a visual barrier. This line shortens the appearance of your neck, pulls the gaze downward instead of lifting it toward your features, and can unintentionally highlight areas we'd rather soften: tiny lines, fullness under the chin, or a sense of heaviness. Instead of opening up your face and adding softness, it sometimes makes the expression feel more closed off, severe, or unintentionally dated. The vibrancy we long to share gets quietly drained away, and the rest of the outfit has to work twice as hard to shine through. It's not that these necklines are forever bad. They can still serve beautifully in certain seasons or moods, but what once felt like armor can now feel like it's quietly limiting the light you naturally radiate. The easiest and most graceful way forward is simply to create a little breathing room around your face, literally and figuratively. Open the neckline just enough to let light, air, and softness flow in, and the change is immediate and uplifting. A soft V-neck remains one of the most reliable, timeless allies. It draws a gentle diagonal line that elongates the neck naturally, guides attention upward, and works harmoniously on almost every face shape, without any fuss. Scoop necks bring a friendly, rounded warmth. They soften any sharpness along the jaw, feel feminine and approachable, and leave beautiful space for a delicate necklace, scarf, or simply bare skin. Boat necks add a layer of quiet sophistication. Sitting wider across the shoulders, they reveal just a hint of collarbone for graceful horizontal balance while keeping plenty of coverage where you want it. Finally, we arrive at the finishing layer, those subtle, often overlooked details that can quietly make or break how fresh and current an outfit feels. At this point, we're not changing the overall cut or shape anymore. We're refining the supporting elements, the condition of the fabric, the colors that interact with your skin, and the patterns that either enhance or compete with you. Let's start with honesty about worn-out pieces, because this one can be emotional. That beloved cardigan covered in tiny pills, the trusty tee that's faded unevenly after countless washes, the sweater that's stretched and lost its original crispness. They began as sources of comfort and familiarity, but over time they begin to quietly signal neglect, not to others so much as to ourselves when we catch our reflection. They don't just look old, they make the entire look feel slightly uncared for, apologetic even. It's never about perfection or spending a fortune. It's simply about showing up for yourself with pieces that still look intentional, alive, and worthy of the incredible woman wearing them. Colors deserve their own gentle spotlight because our skin tone, undertones, and even the way light reflects off us evolve as we age. There's real biology here. The eye's lens can yellow slightly over decades, making once vibrant cool tones, certain icy blues, sharp greens, or deep purples, appear less crisp and more muted against the face. What used to brighten and energize can now wash you out, leaving you looking tired even on days when you feel full of life. It's subtle, but it explains why warmer, richer, softer hues often feel like they bring back that inner glow we crave in the mirror. In 2026, the shades that consistently lift and flatter women over 60 include muted teal for serene depth, soft camel and creamy cloud dancer white for quiet luxury, dusty rose or gentle peach for a warm, youthful flush, rich chocolate brown for grounding elegance, and deep ink navy as a kinder alternative to harsh black. The simplest test is practical. Hold the color right under your chin in natural window light, avoid harsh overhead bulbs, then look in the mirror. If your skin appears even, your eyes brighten, and any redness or sallowness softens, keep it close. If it suddenly makes you look dull or gray, trust that feedback and let it go with kindness. Patterns carry stories and energy of their own, and they can either support your presence or quietly pull focus away. Loud, crowded prints, overly bold graphics, or designs tied too closely to a specific past era can overwhelm delicate features and anchor the entire look in yesterday. When a pattern competes too fiercely, your face fades into the background, and the outfit feels busy rather than balanced. The good news is that beautiful patterns never truly go out of style. They just need to be calmer, more timeless, and spaced thoughtfully. Think fine vertical stripes that gently lengthen your silhouette, small classic polka dots for subtle charm and playfulness, sophisticated florals with plenty of breathing room between blooms, or soft geometrics that add interest without chaos. These choices enhance rather than dominate, letting your features remain the star.
So here we are, the gentle wrap-up of everything we've walked through today. Let me pull it all together in a way that feels clear and doable, like a quiet checklist you can carry with you. In short, swap those shapeless, oversized tops for ones that skim with subtle structure, shoulders aligned, a soft nod to the waist, fabrics that remember their shape. Trade the high, tight necklines that close things off for open V-necks, friendly scoops, or graceful boat necks that lift light toward your face and add length to your presence. And for the final polish, let go of worn-out, pilling, or faded pieces in favor of quality that feels intentional. Choose colors that warm and brighten your complexion instead of muting it, and embrace timeless patterns. Fine stripes, small polka dots, elegant florals, soft geometrics that support rather than compete. This isn't about turning back the clock or forcing yourself into trends that don't fit. The true goal is much kinder, to look polished and present in the life you're living right now, to feel current in a way that feels like you, not someone else. When your clothes serve you this way, they become quiet allies, helping you step out with more ease, more joy, more of the real you. To make these ideas stick in your everyday routine, here are a few practical, low-pressure tips shaped for 2026's relaxed elegance. Try this simple, versatile outfit as your starting point. A teal V-neck top that skims gently, not tight, not loose, straight leg jeans in a medium wash to keep the leg line long and balanced, a lightweight blazer worn open for effortless layering, and comfortable loafers or low block heels. It works for coffee runs, meetings, or casual dinners. Comfortable from the inside out, yet it carries that modern, put-together feeling. Swap the teal for emerald, blush pink, or soft chocolate when you want variety. A quick daily habit to build trust in your choices. When trying a new color, hold it right under your chin in natural window light, no harsh overheads. Look in the mirror. Does your skin look even and live, or does it suddenly appear dull? Your reflection will tell you the truth faster than any color wheel. Another easy shift? Focus on quality over quantity. Pick just 3 to 5 solid pieces each season, items you can mix endlessly in fabrics and shades you truly love. They'll last longer and feel better every time you wear them. And once a week, carve out 5 minutes. Put on one fresh combination, stand in front of a full-length mirror, snap a quick phone selfie of the whole outfit, check the proportions. Does the top hit at a flattering spot? Do the legs look balanced? Does the neckline frame your face nicely? Those photos become your private style diary. They show you progress you might miss in the moment. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. We've walked through so much together, from understanding why proportion, silhouette, and balance matter more than ever, to gently letting go of oversized shapes that hide us, high necklines that close us off, and those little dated details that dim our light. And in their place, we've discovered simple, loving swaps. Tops that skim with subtle structure, open necklines that frame your face beautifully, and fresh fabrics, uplifting colors, timeless patterns that make you feel polished and alive. If today's ideas resonated with you, please give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's next. We'll explore bottoms, accessories, and fresh summer 2026 looks soon. Until then, keep choosing what makes your heart happy. You deserve to feel fabulous every single day. See you in the next one.